Hello everybody and welcome to Wolfpack Training Center as we have a good matchup for you today as your NC State Wolfpack take on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Brett Galt alongside Rachel Queen. And Rachel, what are you looking forward to for this game?
I'm looking forward to the Wolfpack showing some strong defense and hopefully using their middle fielders to cross it to their forwards and hopefully score more than the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
NC State in the white and Wake Forest in the black, and we're about to get things ready here in a second. It's a beautiful day out here, only a few clouds in the sky. It was a little chilly this morning, but it's probably about 75 out here and sunny and getting a little toasty as the day goes on. Should be beginning things in a moment.
Looks like Wake Forest is having some trouble with their girls wearing some jewelry out on the field. Got to get that taken care of or you might get a yellow and put you in a bind.
Yeah, number 14, Womack coming out. Number 20, Brzezinski going into the midfield. I think maybe we had like an earring or two as the problem, and we should be getting things going here in a second. And here she comes back out, and we should be going right now. Number 14, Womack, as I just mentioned, about to kick the ball off. And we're underway here. Wake Forest versus NC State. And already, only seconds into the game, NC State's going to have their first throw-in of the game. Good kick up by Wake Forest up to the midfield. Controlled by NC State. NC State playing wide.
They're really using the whole entire field to their advantage. Spreading the ball wide out across, gives them great playing field.
It's going to be another NC State throw-in as number 17, Baker, plays the ball into the midfield. Like you just mentioned, good possession so far as they're spreading the field. Another throw in here by NC State. Number 7, Mendez controlling it, plays it to the middle just in front of her teammate. But NC State still controls. Looks like we're going to get an offsides here, as McDonald was just ahead. Good job by Wake Forest to pressure up to get NC State offsides. Gonna be a kick for Wake Forest here. Plays it into the midfield. Wake Forest now trying to play a little possession, going out wide. A little dispossessed here. Good chance for NC State, and they Baker up on the sideline, tries to look for a cross. Straight to the keeper, who kicks it out. Wake Forest player plays it up front, number 7, whose number I do not have. Good job by NC State defense right there. Plays it back up to Baker, up to Melissa. Good footwork right there. Back up to Baker, who's got plenty of field way ahead of her. Trying to look for somebody in the middle. She takes a shot, easily controlled by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays back out wide. Plays to the midfield, tries to go for a ball it forward, and Wake Forest Demon Deacon has some great speed. She's looking for a cross, cuts back. Look for the cross inside, and there's nobody there.
That really hurt him right there, Brett. They really needed somebody to pick up that cross and try and shoot it.
So far, we've seen some pretty good possession for both teams.
Yeah.
Throwing for NC State again. Baker with the head back. Looks like we're going to get a goal kick now. Could be another throw in here for NC State. Baker goes up to Bliven. Good turn from Bliven, looking fine in the middle. That's a good cross right there. Great job by the Wake Forest defender to get it out. NC State still possesses, though. Good step by NC State. Controls the ball back. Back out there to Baker. Baker tries to keep it in, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a Wake Forest throw in. Number 9, Kristen Smith. Oh, wait. I guess it's actually going to be a NC State throw in. Baker to take the throw in once again. Goes to Bliven once again. Good header by Bliven into the midfield. Number 19 with a good shot. That was Olsen with a good shot. Just not enough pace on it. Easy control by the goalkeeper. A big boot forward here. Be a Wake Forest throw in once again by Smith. We're about 10 minutes or so into the game. Who do you think has the advantage thus far?
Well, NC State has been really good about maintaining possession and spreading themselves wide across the field. Wake Forest had a great opportunity to score. They just didn't have anybody to pick up that excellent cross that was given to them, and that might come back to bite them in the butt here later.
Would you agree that's almost been kind of equal so far into the game?
Oh, yeah, the plan has definitely been equal. Both have maintained great possession. It hasn't been too physical. I mean, they're putting really great pressure on each other. It's been really evenly matched.
NC State dispossessed once again. Tries to just keep, Wake Forest just tries to keep it forward. Looks like it's going to be a Wake Forest throw. Actually, NC State keeps it right in. Bliven up now. Heads it to the left. Back to Bliven. Bliven's got some space. She kicks it forward. Be an easy one for the goalkeeper to get a hold of. It's going to be a goal kick. We're loving the weather we're having right now, as just about a week ago, Hurricane Matthew came here and destructed North Carolina. A lot of rain, a lot of flooding. Prayers go out to those that were involved and that are in the shelters right now, and hopefully everybody ends up going all right. I know ECU has been out for a while now.
Yeah, I don't think they had any classes this past week.
I think I heard that they were going back to class on Tuesday. Good shot here by NC State.
Oh.
Great job by the goalkeeper, though. NC State did possess again.
Wake Forest defense did an excellent job there backing up their goalie.
Goalkeeper has had some pretty good saves so far. NC State really hasn't been tested at this moment. Bliven's got plenty of space. She's got shot just wide. Didn't really get hold of that one. We're taking some good shots though right now. Testing the goalkeeper for sure.
Yeah, if their shots, that one went wide. If it could be a little bit more on frame, and some of the shots that were on frame needed just a little bit more power behind them, and it probably would have put the goalie on her back.
So we're gonna have a push in the back on number 7, Mendez. used her hands a little too much there. Of course, in possession once again. Quickly dispossessed by NC State. Wake Forest back with the ball though, going down the sideline. She kicked a little too far ahead of her. It's gonna be an NC State goal kick. Fatigue definitely going to play a part in this game too as well. It's like we said, it was just a little chilly in the early morning, but it slowly get a little toasty out here, so water's going to be a necessity as the game goes on. NC State's got a lot of players on their team, and it looks like Wake Forest does as well. Here's a chance for Wake Forest here. Trying to go on the left foot. Good job by the NC State defenders. Just kicking it out. Back up to Bliven. If she can gain possession, she does. Back up to Bliven. Bliven's got taken it herself out wide.
I think that was a missed opportunity for NC State right there. She had a great pass to her midfielder, and her midfielder probably should have crossed it back to her right in the middle to give her a great shot on goal, but that didn't happen.
We have our first substitution as the game, as NC State brings in Maggie Goals. Another throw in. Wake Forest. NC State doing a great job of dispossessing Wake Forest when they have any opportunity.
The Wake Forest defense's line has done an excellent job staying together and pushing up and trying to keep those forwards, on sides. And if NC State gets called for offsides, it's going to really hurt them.
If you're Wake Forest now, you want to get a little more momentum in NC State's territory, as they really haven't got that great of a shot off. It's been pretty much all NC State right now. Wake Forest trying to change that right now, but dispossessed once again by NC State. Goals. Back to Bliven. Back Goals. Goals go with the left. She whiffs on it. Wake Forest just trying to punch it out now. Back up to Goals. Gonna go to the goalkeeper right now unless Bliven can get to it, and she cannot. Big boot from the goalkeeper past midfield. Burchick with the header. Burchick once again possessing it. Great move by number 19 right there. Olsen. Back up to Bliven. Bliven was looking for somebody to make a run right there, but unfortunately nobody did, and it's going to be a goal kick once again. Bliven is coming out, and number 21, Williams, Ellery Williams, is going into the game. Great job by Bliven right there. She really possessed the ball great.
Yeah, she did.
Some great shots. Another goal kick here for Wake Forest, as they're just trying to get some possession and get it across midfield here. Forest just tries to keep it up, but nobody is in vicinity. Good move on the sideline there. To stay with possession once again as they're trying to move it forward. She's got some speed right there. She's looking for the middle. Baker right there. And Baker scores. That's a goal.
She did an excellent possession and run, just outbeating the Wake Forest defense. had a great pass to her, and she executed perfectly. You know, it wasn't a big, elaborate shot. It was just, you know, kicking and it went in. She rattled the goalie there.
I couldn't see who had the assist. I think it was number 14, Natalie McDonald, with the great ball across the field. And then Baker finishes, and you almost thought the goalie had it right there.
Yeah, I thought that she had it right there near the
Goalpost.
yeah, the goalpost, but it slithered its way in.
Nevertheless, it's 1-0 NC State, and see if they can use that momentum. Trying to get another one here. State just trying to play it up forward, trying to possession again, and once again they have a great possession. Trying to look for a cross in the middle. It's possessed though, however, by Wake Forest. Substitution number 23 again, but I don't think I have her. Oh, Canby, Dana Canby coming in. Good touch right there by number 1, Kristen Edwards. It's going to be another throw in. Edwards looks to take the throw in. Goes upfield. To goals once again. Be another Wake Forest goal kick. If you're Wake Forest right now, you just got to get some possession, try to get across the midfield.
Oh yeah. This game has been mostly NC State. Our goalie hasn't really had to been too much worried about, you know, various goal kicks like the Wake Forest goalie has.
Some good possession here by Wake Forest. Passing the midfield, but once again dispossessed by NC State. Great job by NC State's back line. Wake Forest gains control once again. Plays it upfield, but it's going to be a NC State goal kick, as they couldn't quite run onto that one. Big boot. Way across midfield.
Oh, had a little push there, starting to get a little physical.
Good job by Edwards to dispossess right there. Plays up to goals. Trying to send a ball through, but it's going to be another Wake Forest goal kick. You got substitutions coming in as number 6, Shot comes in. Number 18, Feely. Number 11, Busing. Wake Forest with the goal kick. It's a low one. Good job by NC State to get right on that, but Wake Forest possession. Gonna be NC State throwing. Good flick on by by Wake Forest there. Tries to play to the middle. Ball forward. Good cross, but the goalkeeper has it easily. Mia Huffman surveys the field, decides to go with the boot. It's a good one past midfield. Williams with a good flick on right there. NC State's got a run right here. Trying to look for a cross in the middle. Williams right there. Looks like she was taken down there. No call though. Are you surprised not to see a call right there?
I actually am. Refs, they have the opportunity to control the game with, how physical it gets. If they don't start calling stuff, you know, players are going to start getting mad and taking out on each other. So that might be, I guess some people could consider that a good thing or it could be a bad thing.
How many years did you play soccer?
Uh, oh Lord, I probably played since I was in the 6th grade. Wow.
So we both have some pretty good experience.
Mhm.
Be a foul on NC State right there. Got a little too physical. The elbows. Gonna be a Wake Forest free kick. Looks like she's electing to go long. Actually, she's gonna go short. To Smith. Smith dispossessed right there. Williams with the ball right now. Dispossessed goals. Good job by her surveying the field and playing. Good ball up forward here. Here's Edwards. She's got space. Oof, just wide.
That was an excellent shot. She just went a little too wide. Next time she'll definitely have it for sure.
It's a fantastic ball right there by Shot.
Really great possession by NC State right there, trying to use all their players.
They've done a good job with the possession, and then once they have Wake Forest running around, they just go with the long ball up, and unfortunately just haven't finished as many as they would want right now. Good job by Williams with the ball right now. Looking for a teammate, goes to Edwards. Edwards has the silence. She's looking for a cross in. It's a great ball. And goals got onto it, but a great stop by the goalkeeper right there. If you're Wake Forest right now, you just need any possession.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to keep it away from NC State so they don't have opportunities, like numerous opportunities they've had to be scoring on the goal. The score should be more than 1-0 right now.
I agree. Looks like we're going to have the first corner kick of the match, as it looks like Goals is going to take it. Look for Williams here in the middle. She's probably the tallest of all of them. Straight to the keeper, however. Let's see if there's a good chance for Wake Forest to release. Instead, the goalkeeper decides to hold on to it, goes with a boot. Gonna be out of bounds. Wake Forest. Number 15, Emily Rusk, about to check into the game. Good throw in. Gonna be another Wake Forest throw in. Good throw in by Kristen Smith. Wake Forest likes to play fast. Gonna be another throw in. Smith will take it once again. She plays into the middle. Wake Forest trying to switch the field, and they do a good job of it. Have a chance right in the middle there. NC State, good job by the defender. Kick it out. Smith once again. He's going through. Good cross into the middle, but NC State is there once again, and we're going to have another throw in. Great job by NC State's back line right there.
I think that's the first time Wake Forest has actually strung together a couple of passes and used the entire width of the field.
This is the first possession that we've really seen the whole game from Wake Forest. Going to be Wake Forest's first corner of the game right here. See if they can get a head or a foot on it.
Yeah, right now they have the potential to tie this game up if it goes the way they want it to.
Play short to Kristen Smith, back out wide. Look for the cross. It's a good one. There's a Wake Forest Demon Deacon right there, but she cannot get it on target, and it goes right over the goal. It's going to be NC State goal kick once again. That was probably the best opportunity that you're going to get right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I like the idea of not doing an actual corner kick, but dropping it, giving a pass back and crossing it that way. The kick was just not on frame.
The Wake Forest player right there, you cannot be happy with that effort. You're wide open. Of course, that ball, it's hard to get a volley on that,
Yeah.
as we both know, but can't be happy with that. Bliven comes back into the game once again. She's provided a spark easily for NC State. She's going to Bliven once again. Goalkeeper easily has it, though. Looks to boot it forward. Another good kick. Good job by NC State to get right on that one. Bliven has it again, dribbles out of bounds. Smith with throw in once again. She plays a long ball forward.
I don't think a long ball was too smart of a decision right there. NC State quickly got the possession back on that one.
Back at the Bliven. Goalkeeper comes out. Good job by the goalkeeper to come out and gonna be a throw-in. We're losing balls pretty quickly here. They're currently down to 1 right now. Looks like we're gonna have a foul right there as goals gets taken down.
The Wolfpack could have another opportunity to score right here.
Shot taking the free kick. He decides to go with a shot, and it's just over the crossbar.
She was really close of getting that one in herself. You know, the goalie would not have any time to try and jump up and get that one.
So again, another Wake Forest goal kick, as there's been plenty of those in free throw-ins today. Good job by goals to dispossess. Goes up to Bliven. Bliven's got plenty of space. And it's a goal, NC State. Great job by goals to Bliven. 2-0 NC State. And that's just as we talked about earlier with the possession, and then you just go forward, and
yeah,
that's how they finish.
And it helps that she's a little bit faster than them, too. She took that ball, broke away with it, and she was rewarded for it.
Bliven has been all over the place today. Easily probably the best player on NC State thus far in this game. She's also one of the captains, so showing leadership so far for the NC State Wolfpack. If you're Wake Forest, you just got to get a string of passes.
Yeah, definitely. You know, just not let any NC State players have the chance to do anything with the ball.
Another throw in here for NC State. Gonna get her sub as number 13, Old, coming in, Lauren Old. The great thing about the substitution is just there hasn't been any letdown or anything when one player comes in for another. It's just been constant play, constant great play the whole game. So if you're NC State, that's something you love to have.
It's always nice to, when a sub comes in, that they feel the person's shoes, right, just like if they were the same person. It helps make the game go a lot more smoothly. No hiccups.
Living with a great ball into the middle. Great back to shot. Good idea there, but NC State would have been offsides. It's going to be, I think, a Wake Forest throw-in rather than a goal kick. All the way down here in their territory. Smith once again taking it. Shot easily controls it. Back to shot. Shot trying to switch the field. Living once again running onto it. It's going to be another corner kick right here for NC State. Goals looks to be taking it once again. She hurries up. She's going to have shot short. Instead, she's going to elect to play it into the middle. NC State making runs. It's a good ball. Goalkeeper couldn't quite get the hand on it, but she punches it out. Possession today is just, it's almost been like Barcelona kind of play.
It's definitely been in favor of NC State per possession wise.
Barcelona is a team that likes to play possession, and then when they get the right opportunity, they like to go forward with the ball and make the quick runs, and that's kind of what NC State has done here today, has possessed the ball really well, and then when there's opportunity to go forward, they've done it, and that's why it's 2-0 right now.
They have definitely done an excellent job with that game strategy. Excellent strategy to have.
Living has a good opportunity. It's going to be why they're going to call a foul right there. I don't know about that. It looked like shoulder to shoulder, but regardless, it's going to be a Wake Forest free kick. Ball goes into the territory of nobody, and Wake Forest trying to run onto it, and actually she gets to it. Good stick right there by NC State backline. They can hurry up, they can play quick, but they get to dispossess right there. NC State going forward. Back to goals. Goals with a nice move right there. Couldn't quite get it to Bolivin. Even the 50-50 balls, they've done a great job of controlling.
Oh, yeah. To maintain possession like they have, you have to win those 50-50 balls. You have to be the first one to the ball every time.
Living with goals. Goals gets to dispossess, but I think it's going to be another corner kick here for NC State, and it is. NC State with the free kick here, or the goal corner. It's a good one. To the top of the box, but just goes over the crossbar. Good look right there. Trying something a little new instead of just kicking it into the middle. Instead they go up to about the 18. It's a great try right there. Good effort.
Yeah, great shot. Just a little bit too high right there for it to be a goal.
If you're NC State right now, you have the opportunity to take those kind of shots as you're up 2-0 right now.
Yeah, you definitely have the time to kind of not necessarily mess around, but get crafty with stuff and see what you can do and what you can't do and try and get better at it.
Be a free kick here for Wake Forest as things are getting a little bit feisty here. A little more physical, as you mentioned earlier. Wake Forest just trying to get anything going on here as time should be ticking away, and we should be heading towards the end of the first half any moment now. Goes over the Wake Forest player. Back at the Bolivin, not a great ball right there. But we're going to have another NC State throw in as a substitution comes in for Wake Forest. As number 20, Braziliski, comes in for Kristen Smith. Wake Forest with a chance right here, trying to dispossess NC State, but it's going to be another Wake Forest throw in. This is the first real possession that we've seen from Wake Forest here in some time. I think the referee just called a handball right there, and it's going to go NC State's way as the goalkeeper has to chase the ball. We have another substitution here for NC State. As number 7 Mendez is coming in back to the game. Actually, they're going to hold off on that. I think that means that probably the end of the first half is coming to conclusion here. Ball goes straight through the back. Job by goalkeeper to kick it out of the way. Now Mendez is going to come back to the game. As Canby exits. Another throw in here. Gonna get a foul. Free kick just outside the box. Gonna have a definitely good angle here, trying to get some people into the box.
Yep, this is NC State has another opportunity to make this a scoring. Have that score 3-0.
For 22, Mariel Moy is definitely the person to look for here. She's probably the tallest in NC State right now. Instead, she goes on goal and is just over the crossbar. Like we said, when you're up 2-0 right now, you have the opportunity to take those chances. Not really losing anything, and the way Wake Forest is playing, not really too worried, because Wake Forest hasn't had much possession or any shots on goal.
No, not today.
Goal take. Bolivian trying to run onto it, but the goalkeeper's going to get it there first. Try it one more time, and she's going to boot it forward. It hasn't been anybody for Wake Forest to get onto the end of those.
And the NC State defensive line has done an excellent job of not letting any balls get past them.
I think I mentioned earlier that Wake Forest had as many players as NC State, but as I look over there on their sideline, it's like there's only about 2 or 3 subs, so fatigue is probably already starting to come into play for them.
Oh, for sure. With it being, it's not too hot, but still, it's kind of warm, and you need to have fresh legs out there as quick as you can and often as you can.
We're also kind of in the shade a little bit, so
yeah, we're not feeling too hot out here.
We can't be complaining. Job by outside shot. It's going to play in the back right now, trying to get a little possession. Good boot forward. Bolivian's going to try to run onto this, and man, Bolivian's got some speed. Instead, it's number 3.
That was a good cross,
Coleman.
just a little bit too forward for number 4 to catch up to it and try and score on that one.
Goalkeeper has definitely done her fair share of work today. It could easily be probably 4 or 5 here right now, but she's made a couple good stops. Great job right there. Another ball right there. I'm not sure about that.
That one was interesting to see that was a call right there. You know, you're obviously going to have some pushing and shoving. That's soccer, but you can't call everything because then it makes the players feel like they can't play their game.
Looks like she was just going for the ball as well. And looks like she got the wrong end of the deal right there.
Yeah.
I think both teams trying to get a little tired right now. We see some sloppy play here as the first half comes to a conclusion soon. Goals out wide. Good move right there, back to goals. Trying to go forward for Coleman. Coleman's got plenty of space. Bolivian in the middle. Coleman get a cross off.
Oh, she almost got it.
Just from, but nobody was there to put it into the back of the net. Bulls has the ball once again, though. That should be a foul, and it is.
That one definitely deserved a foul call right there, more so than the one before it.
At least he's calling it even right now.
Yeah, that is true. It's always nice to see a ref who can call it both sides and evenly.
Have another chance for NC State to try to get a lead. Looks like Goals is going to take it. With Russ right by her side. I'm not sure which one's going to take it. They might be trying to lay off here and go for the shot. Plenty of people for NC State in the middle, though. Goals goes for it. Plays off to Russ. Russ has a chance.
Oh.
The good shot, just wide, however.
You know, great strategy to mix it up. You know, don't do the same play you did when you first had the free kick.
Instead of just for the themselves, they decided to play off right there. And I like the way they played right there. Just a little wide, however. Their goal kick here. Kick forward. Pretty much NC State has got on the end of all those goal kicks. Decides to play it back right there. Back to the goalkeeper. She's going to boot it forward once again. Goals off her head. Everybody trying to run onto it. Go out of bounds. Actually, good save there by Wake Forest. Tries to play it in the middle. Go scurry through right to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, while those nice long passes look good and get you down the field a lot quicker, sometimes those short, concise passes are a whole lot better than just booting it down the field like that. As you can see, as NC State got possession at the end of that.
We're 2-0, and what's your assessment of the first half?
Well, NC State has done an excellent job of maintaining possession. Their back line has done great, not letting too many balls past them unless it's just one of those big kicks. They've done an excellent job of spreading themselves out across the field. They've taken various shots, numerous shots, some that have gone in, obviously score being 2-0. It would be a whole lot more if they were on frame, but they've had a chance to get crafty, show how they can improve their game while playing a decent opponent.
Definitely a good half for NC State in the first half. 2-0 NC State over Wake Forest. We'll be back with second half coverage after halftime. Second half. We are back here for the second half of the NC State Wake Forest game as NC State holds a 2-0 lead. And if you're NC State, you probably just got to play your game. Same game that you played in the first half. They possessed the ball well. They had great opportunities. Probably could have easily been 4-5-0. And on the other hand, if you're Wake Forest, you just got to get some possession yourself.
Yeah, if you're Wake Forest, you got to step it up just a little bit. String together some passes. Don't boot it every single time you get the ball. NC State's got to keep playing their game to that same intensity, that same level. Don't slack off just because you're up 2-0, because then it might very well come back as 2-2, and you might lose if you slack off just a little bit. But I don't see that happening.
We're off for the second half here. During halftime, the referee called over the captain for NC State and was speaking to them about something. We couldn't quite understand it, so we'll see if there's going to be any different play here. And then second half, can't imagine what it would be, even though Wake Forest only has about 2 substitutions. So maybe water breaks or something like that will take place here in the second half. But Bliven goes back out to Baker. Baker plays a gray ball into the middle. Looks like Mendez right there. Mendez with the shot, just straight to the goalkeeper.
It looks like they got a new goalie, or she might have changed jerseys, or
yeah, I think you're right. Maybe the goalkeeper is now going to play field.
Yeah, because that goalkeeper, she worked hard that first half.
She had a very good first half. Just some of the goals, 2 of the goals that got scored on her, she really couldn't do much about. NC State starting where they finished off in the first half with great possession. Great shot, and it just went off the post.
That was definitely unfortunate for her. working your butt off to get that ball, and it just hit the post and went the opposite direction of what she wanted it to be.
Good one-timer right there. I think we all thought it was wide, and I didn't even leave the goalkeeper to dive for it.
Yeah, I think the goalkeeper thought it was going to be a little bit wide too. She didn't even really move on that ball.
Not sure if the goalkeeper has any experience in goal, as she just might have been just thrown in there due to not many substitutions. So we'll have to see how that plays out as the second half continues. Have another goal here for NC State. As time has gone on, it's getting a little more toastier. Or maybe we're just becoming into the sun now.
Yeah, I think our shade has went away.
Bliven plays it off the Wake Forest player. It's going to be another throw in for NC State. Good ball up there to Mendez. Mendez has space. Goes back. Back to Bliven. See if Bliven can make a move here. Good step there by Wake Forest as NC State continues to play in the back. Good turn right there. Go down the sideline. Great ball. Mendez right there. Oh, and it's a goal. 3-0 NC State. Great ball right there. Mendez got ahead of the defender. I think the ball was played by number 14, Natalie McDonald, who I think that might be her second assist of the game.
I think so.
I mean, that was a picture perfect. Great cross right there. And if you're Wake Forest right now, you're just trying to get something going on here. NC State definitely control of the scoreboard and the possession. Wake Forest kind of got desperate right there. As off the kickoff, they just try to kick it from midfield, and it easily possessed by the goalkeeper.
One thing NC State is really good about is they will drop it back to their back line. Wake Forest hasn't really done that. I think sometimes when the ball gets up top, they kind of forget that you have those players back there, and they're there to help too. They help distribute the ball and get it out wide for you, and NC State has done a good job utilizing that. Wake Forest, not so much.
Even sometimes you can go play back to the goalkeeper as well, and that just hasn't really happened here for Wake Forest, as really Wake Forest hasn't had much possession in the entire game.
No.
Smith with the ball. Just gonna let it run out. It's gonna be another goal kick. Number 8, Amanda Bolin, just letting it roll out for the goal kick. Big boot forward. Bliven gonna try to run onto it. Great job by Smith to get a foot on it, and Wake Forest trying to get a little something going on here. Plays it forward. Great job by NC State defense. Up to Baker. It's gonna be a throw in for NC State here. Baker plays it forward quickly. Trying to go to Bliven. Bliven trying to run onto it. Actually, Mendez is onto it. There they go, playing back to the goalkeeper, as we just alluded to earlier. That's what they needed to do. Goalkeeper quickly plays it to the defense. Smith looking for a ball forward. Easy job by NC State right there. Trying to switch the field a little bit now. They do a great job of it. She's got a lot of space going forward. She can make a move. We're going to have an NC State throw in. Dispossessed by Wake Forest. Pretty much 4-on-1 right now. She needs a little help. She finds it on the sideline over there. Looking for a cross into the middle. Instead, they play it forward. If they can make a move on NC State right there. Trying to get a cross into the box, and they cannot. It's going to be a corner kick, however, for Wake Forest, their first of the second half.
You're Wake Forest right now. This is a great opportunity. You're down here. Hopefully you can get that corner kick in and give you some hope of trying to tie the game, if not get close to it.
The short kick. Now they're in a little bit of trouble right now again. Trying to play it into the middle, but a great job. And if you're Wake Forest there, you haven't had any possession really much of the game, so you got to take advantage of those corner kicks or free kicks that are given to you.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I was taking that corner, if I would have dropped that pass back right there. Yeah, I probably would have just shot it through the middle and hoping somebody could get a head or a foot on it.
Playing out to Bolivin. She lays it off. Let's see if they can go. Mendez is running. Instead, it's a great job by Wake Forest to come back and force a NC State throw in. Baker trying to run onto this one as she's getting control. She gets it down to their foot. And here's what you were talking about earlier. NC State doing a good job of playing the ball through the back and then trying to play it up forward.
Oh, the goalie.
Oh, is dispossessed? I think they're going to call them for a foul. A little late call right there, but I think it was the right one.
Yeah, the goalie came out a little bit too early, in my opinion, to come get that ball. There was an NC State player right there. You don't want to. That's a little bit getting risky, trying to come out there and get that ball like that. And, well, lucky for her, she got that foul called for her.
Quick free kick right there. Of course, just trying to get the ball up past midfield. Trying to cross it across, but Smith with the header once again. Bolivin trying to run onto it. Smith guarding her. Smith just trying to play it off. Great ball right there. Here's something for Wake Forest right here as they go down the sideline. Great cut. Great job by NC State defender once again to come in and clear the ball.
Wake Forest definitely had a couple of good little passes going on right there. They just couldn't execute.
Back up to Baker. Baker messes with the ball a little bit. Does a good job to get it out though. Gonna try to kick it forward. Bolivin's gonna try to run onto it once again. She's definitely got her fair share of running today. Running for Wake Forest, quickly taken, but to nobody right there. State once again possesses back out to Bolivin. Lays it off. Mid is trying to come forward. She decides not to. Go ball it forward. It's going to be another goal kick. Not really any damage done there. Big boot way past midfield. Bolivin tries to get a head on it, but instead it's kicked out of bounds by Kristen Smith. Baker handing it off to Boland to take the throw in. Places into the middle. Ball to Mendez. Back to Bolivin. Bolivin's got space. Great ball to Baker onto the side. Baker trying to get across into the middle. Easy job by the goalkeeper for Wake Forest to control it though. Wake Forest trying to come back. Big ball up forward. Easy control by NC State. Back to Russ. Russ possesses the ball. Good job. Mendez plays back. Back to Boland. Back to Mendez once again. Out to Baker. Baker tries to get it forward to Mendez, but instead it's going to be a throw-in. Quickly taken by Baker. Mendez trying to go forward. She's trying to look for Bolivin in the middle. Great ball, but just to the side of the goal. We're going to have substitution as goals is going to come into the game for Bolivin. Well-deserved rest by Bolivin as she's been all over the place. Facing the ball all over. Goal kicker by Wake Forest. So we're going to get a push in the back as Mendez pushing in the back. Forrest going with the boot forward. Goals is going to have a chance right here. Trying to kick it up to Mendez, and Goals somehow gains control of it. Wake Forest back with the possession, just trying to play out of the back. Gone to the middle. Great step by Mendez, but she can't quite get to it. Just kicked up by the Wake Forest player, and it's going to be easy job by the goalkeeper for NC State. Has it kind of been a lot of kickball here in the last 5 minutes or so by both teams?
A lot of like a pinball action back and forth with big kicks. You know, those games when they're played, it's awful. You just want to control your pass, make little passes, and maintain possession throughout the whole field.
Great job by NC State there, as Goals had a chance to get ball into the back of net, but couldn't quite get the muster on it. Boland dispossessed right here. Wake Forest trying to move forward, plays it to the middle. 1-2. Great job by Russ to come back and clear it though. Three substitutions coming in for NC State here. As Rohrwasser is coming in, as well as number 23 Canby. Gonna be another corner kick here for Wake Forest. They might go short, but instead they're gonna. It was guarded by NC State. And if you're them, you just got to play into the middle here, I would think.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time when goals are scored, it's a cluster in the middle and someone gets a foot on it or anything, and it happens to go in.
Good job right there. Up to Rohrwasser. She's got space. She cuts back into the middle, but great job by Wake Forest to defend that one right there. Wake Forest trying to play fast, but good job by Boland. Boland going down the sideline. Dispossessed by Wake Forest, however. Wake Forest just elects to kick it up. Good ball actually right there. Trying to get the cross. Oh, went over the head. Oh, and somehow she gets back on that right there. I thought for sure it was going to go over because the Wake Forest player was right there to kick it into the goal, but.
Yeah, I know she came up a little bit too quick. The ball took a little higher bounce than she expected and, caught her off guard.
With turf, we're playing on turf right now, so it's a little different. The bounce can be a little different than just playing on regular grass.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit harder than grass, of course. Boland dispossessed. Great job by Boland right there. Trying to switch the field. Good job by once again using the defenders to their advantage. Playing into the middle, Goals. Nobody really there, however. Good turn by Wake Forest right there, but it's going to be easy stop for the goalkeeper. She hurries up. She has Boland over here to the left. She's just going to kick it, though. It's a good kick. Get a foul here. He got tangled up a little bit right there. Substitution coming in for both. As Ryan Feely comes in for NC State, number 18, Emma Marin coming in for Wake Forest. Wake Forest just limited to not many substitutions, as they only have 2 or 3 substitutions. So, as we get here into probably halfway through the second half, that the fatigue is going to play a big part for them.
Yeah, they're all probably a little sucking wind right now. All we need water.
Not exactly the coolest out here. Could be a throw-in for NC State as they like to go quick to goals. Back to Rusk in the middle, trying to go back to goals, but it's a little far too ahead of her. Wake Forest takes it forward, but going to be Wake Forest throwing. Wake Forest trying to play through the midfield, but Warwazer's got a chance. She's going to play in the middle. Nobody really in the middle there.
No.
It was actually a pretty good cross, but nobody was there to put it into the back of the net. Good step right there for NC State. As Canby. Some good stepping. Trying to play in the middle for right now as they go out wide to the left. Going for a shot. Easily possessed by the goalkeeper right there, as Wake Forest is trying to get a little desperate right here, I think, as they haven't had many shots on NC State's goal, so they're going to try to go with the long balls.
Yeah. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it hasn't really worked to their favor.
Wake Forest selecting to use the goalkeeper. Just trying to play possession right now. Shot by Wake Forest to get on to that one right there. Smith plays it forward. Good flick on right there. Good shot right there. Oh, just wide. Number 19, Autumn Olson with a great shot right there. Wide left of the goal. I think she would have been on target right there. I think it was going in because I don't think that goalkeeper had that one guarded.
I don't think so either.
A lot of players with their hands on their heads right now, as see they're all getting kind of exhausted right now as the game tees forward.
Yeah, I think both teams are getting a little tired right now. You know, NC State just happens to have a little bit more subs, and so we seem a little bit less tired than Wake Forest does.
Warwazer to the left side over here. Puts it back into the middle. The gray ball forward, but just ahead of the NC State player. Wake Forest trying to counterattack. Plays the ball into the middle. I think it's, oh, referee kind of got in the way. Wake Forest remains possession though. Gets it to the middle. Trying to get the ball forward. Warwazer has a chance to run onto this one. Went over Kristen Smith's head. A little push in the back right there, and that's going to get called easily.
Oh, a little exchange there between Wake Forest player and the NC State player. NC State clearly pushed her down, and she got a little frustrated and probably said a few things to the NC State girl that probably shouldn't have been said.
I don't think Smith was very, very happy with that takedown right there. Free kick going forward. Wake Forest looking for a cross, and it's a good one forward. But they couldn't quite get the foot on it. I thought that was going to be a goal kick, but it looks like it's going to be a corner kick instead. Another good opportunity here for Wake Forest to try to get a little momentum, try to get onto the board. Winds up, kick. Good ball right there. Wake Forest tries to get on it, but it's kicked out. Can be up to goals. Can be possesses once again. Trying to go forward to goals. Has the Edwards on the right side. Goals goes to Boland. Warwazer in the middle of the field. Back to goals. Back to Boland.
Yep.
And that was a hard hit right there by Smith.
Oddly enough, you know, she's just the one who got foul called in her favor and goes and fouls one of our players again.
By frustration. Starting to sit in here for Wake Forest, as they just haven't been able to get anything going.
Yeah, this is when the game could get really physical, as Wake Forest is realizing their fate that they might not come back, and they take it out on the other team.
Smith is going to come out of the game here. I think that's a good move, as you don't want her to do anything that could harm anybody or even herself.
Exactly.
Good footwork by Wake Forest as they were playing triangle right there. Good turn. Out wide, trying to play out to the left. In front of the defense again. Dispossessed by Edwards, though. Edwards tries to go forward. Pull ahead of herself. Back out to Edwards. Russ with the ball right now in the midfield. Olsen back to Russ. Has goals in the middle. Oh, just wide. Great stop there by the goalkeeper, as it's going to be a corner kick for NC State. We have the ball at the corner kick now, as the goals is going to take the corner here for NC State. And is about to check in the game for State as well. It's a high one. Oof. Shapiro tried to get on the end of that one, but just over the crossbar.
Yeah, she tried to hit it, but didn't get it in the right spot to flick it in.
I don't think she could exactly get on the end of it. And I think this is what we were talking about earlier, is looks like we're going to have a water break here for both the teams. And I think that's what the exchange was with the referee and the captains for both teams at halftime, is they were talking about a water break, and I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, definitely a good call. It's getting really hot. You don't want players to get dehydrated, or throw up or anything like that. Water's essential right now. So good call by the ref to have a water break for both sides of the team.
Wake Forest actually might have been the one that brought up the decision to the refs, as they only have 2 or 3 subs, but this is going to benefit both teams. Both teams need the water. NC State with taken down right there, and it's going to be a free kick, only about the top of the 18. It's going to be a great opportunity for NC State here, and if you're NC State, I'm taking the shot right here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You have plenty of room to be taking shots like this, good opportunity for them to get good at these type of situations.
Boy, looks like she's going to take it right here, and I think she's going to go on goal.
Oh.
Blocked by the wall. She just tries to chip it forward, and it's a good chip forward.
Yeah.
Gonna be a throw in here for NC State. Back to Shapiro. Back to the middle of the field. Go forward. Just out of bounds though. As Busing couldn't quite get it deep in bounds. Good by Wake Forest right there. Ooh, little nutmeg right there. Up to Moy once again. Plays into the middle. Mendez has checked back into the game. Trying to get back to Moy. Couldn't quite get it to her. Shot right there. Going forward. Good kick by the Wake Forest right there as they go forward. There's a great chance for Wake Forest right here.
Oh,
Cuts back.
She might have it.
She has the first goal of the game for Wake Forest. Looks like Emma might see the number right now.
I think there might have been a little bit of miscommunication with the NC State defense right there as to why she got through. But, I mean, excellent execution on her part to realize that was going on and to get them a goal.
Well, there's two number 15s on the field right now, so it's either Firestone or Murn with the goal. Couldn't tell you. And that's kind of the first letdown that we've seen from NC State right now.
Yeah,
in this entire game.
And if that's your first letdown this late in the game, I think you're doing pretty good.
See if Wake Forest can use that to their advantage right now with a little momentum. Their first momentum of the entire game, as NC State has kind of just dominated this game. Great ball forward. Let's see if number 3, Margaret Coleman, chase onto it, and it looks like we're going to have a goal kick. Going to be a goal kick for Wake Forest. Throw in now for NC State. Trying to play it forward. Dispossessed, however, Wake Forest gains possession. Trying to move forward. Good step right there by number 18, Ryan Feely. Shot back to Feely. Plays in the middle. Coleman trying to get forward, but it was just out of bounds by a little bit. Thrown by Wake Forest, just trying to kick it forward. Good job by the NC State defender. Play forward. Wake Forest possesses once again though. Trying to get a little momentum. Going to the right side. Back to the middle. Good job. Back to the middle. Going to be another throw in here for Wake Forest. Starting to see a little more energy for them as.
Yeah, I think that goal gave them a little push that they needed to start stepping up their gameplay.
Job by NC State right there. Gonna still be another throw in here though. Going for the short throw in. Gonna be a corner now for Wake Forest. Here's another great opportunity right here.
Oh yeah, they could definitely capitalize on their previous goal if they get one right here.
Might go short. Looks like they're gonna go long instead. The low one, easily possessed by NC State.
Oh, surprised that ball wasn't called a handball right there.
Looks like she kind of put both of her hands up, but instead it wasn't called.
Yeah.
Wake Forest once again with throwing. The long throw, it's a good one too. Shot does a good job of getting it out. Back out to Mendez. And just lays it off. Like trying to switch the field right there. Up to Coleman. Coleman's got speed. Does a good job to. Ooh. Wake Forest defender kind of falls down right there. It looked a little painful.
I don't know if she just got tripped up on her own feet or the ball or what, but
Well, turf can be a little harder to run on.
it's definitely a lot more slick than actual grass.
They have certain cleats for different
Mm-hmm.
playing fields, and nevertheless, it's going to be a NC State corner kick, and it's a good high one. Mendez trying to go on the back, but it's just overhead. It'll be a throw in for Wake Forest, and they're going to try to play quick right here. Little push in the back there. That's Busing. Wake Forest playing in the middle, back out wide. Go back in the middle. Going to be easy job by NC State goalkeeper as she easily scooped it up.
Yeah, that was a great pass in the middle by that player. There was just nobody there to pick it up.
That's kind of been, I think, the story for Wake Forest as they try to go forward, and one person does a great job of going forward, but then there's nobody to lay it off to. Possession here by as Busing tries to go forward. Back to shot. Back to number 19, Olsen. Tries to go up forward to Coleman, but a little miscommunication right there as Coleman was making a different run. That right there. Shot with the ball once again. Trying to go to Coleman. Like Williams with the ball. Back to Coleman. Back to Olsen. Coleman once again. Going into the middle right here for Canby. Canby goes forward. Good job by the Wake Forest defender to get ahead on that one. He's going to try to play out of the back now. Is Busing with the ball right now. Goes out wide. Moy couldn't quite get to it. Wake Forest with possession. Trying to move forward. Plays into the middle. Back to the right side. Busing with a good head out. Good step right there by NC State defender. Plays forward to Moy. Moy with a good cutback. Let's go to Mendez. And is taken down and looks like she got stepped on. Still down right now. We're going to have a stoppage play right here for Mendez as she pops back up. Looks like she's limping a little bit. Or sprained ankle or something. Does not want to come off right there, but instead he's forced to. Goals comes into the game.
Yeah, she's got a little limp going on right there. I don't know. She probably might have strained it or hopefully not worse.
I thought she said she heard something pop. If that's true, that's not a good
That's not
sign.
good. I've had that happen to me many of times, and it does not feel too good.
The athletic trainer, though, for NC State went over to check on the situation. Quickly right back, but must have not been anything serious. Ball back up to goals dispossessed by Wake Forest. Wake Forest trying to go forward. Great job forward, but way too ahead of the forward right there. Big boot by NC State. Goals. Trying to run onto it. If I get there. Athletic trainer getting ice for Des. As you're probably right, it's just a strain.
Yeah, she'll just have to ice it. Maybe not practice a couple of days, and she should be fine.
Probably gonna be a little bit of bruise tomorrow morning.
Oh
But
yeah,
other
for
than that,
sure.
not too bad. Possession here by NC State. It's a good at Canby. Tries to get forward. Probably get it through the Wake Forest defense. Williams goes back on the goals. Bring it back to Williams. Good job of it. Williams cuts back. Plays into the middle. Does this by Wake Forest. Wake Forest tries to go forward. Now, great communication right there as Wake Forest thought they were going forward, but they did not. Probably halfway, a little over halfway through the second half. What do you like from both teams right now?
Well, I'm liking how NC State has used their defensive line to create the space that they need to get out to that midfielders, and then they can feed the forwards the ball. Wake Forest has done a little bit better job of possession. You know, they scored that one goal that's given them the momentum they need to carry throughout the rest of this half. They might be able to pull out another one here.
Big beat forward. Williams going to try to run onto it after a great rest for her. Does a good job of it right there, and get Wake Forest throwing, however. Wake Forest with the attack right here. Got somebody to the right, and she plays it off to her. Great job by Moy coming back. I think that forced a tough shot right there as the goalkeeper easily handles it. Another good opportunity there for Wake Forest.
You know, it was a great shot. It was on frame, everything. It just went straight to the goalie.
Goals. Has Moy to the left, decides to cut it back. Canby with the ball right now. Back at Moy. Plays back to Busing. Back to Canby in the middle. Canby trying to switch the ball. Coleman. Good idea right there. As Coleman gets on it. Actually, they're going to call it out of bounds. Good hustle there by Coleman. It's a good idea right there. Couldn't quite get to it. That by Olsen. Living the goals. Olsen trips up on the ball. Good job by back. Got him in the face right there. Might have to have a stoppage of play here. She's gonna walk it off. Big boot forward. And that is the end of the match. NC State 3, Wake Forest 1. Rachel, what did you think of what's your assessment of NC State in this game?
Well, NC State played great both halves, had great possession both halves, utilized all their players, you know, great crosses, spread them out throughout the middle of the field. You know, that used it to their advantage. Wake Forest was just not able to keep possession, and I don't know if that attributed to them being so tired because they didn't have as many subs as NC State. But, I mean, they were able to get one goal, so that makes them feel pretty good, you know, give them a little boost of confidence throughout the game. But overall, you know, great game from NC State.
Certainly a great match here as NC State took away victorious here at the Wolfpack Training Center 3-1 against the Wolfpack Deacons. For PackTV, I'm Brett Galt.
And I'm Rachel Queen.
And we are bringing you into the pack here.